Yeah, there's not really a lot of it. That's not, there's nothing else really. I love.
Hey, what's up Twitch, what's up YouTube? And we are back for another live session of Dune Imperium ranked games. So I have actually revamped a bit my settings because I am on my new PC. So now we should have a much better quality hopefully. But obviously I had to redo everything settings wise. So let me know if the sound is off, if anything is a bit too weak. I'd be happy to, or wrongly set up according to you, or different from before and it was better before. Do let me know and we can, or I can sort that out hopefully on the go. So first things first, it seems we're not online on Twitch actually, so that's probably not gonna happen this time somehow. YouTube seems fine, okay. So I guess we're gonna get rolling and see what's about Twitch later, or the next stream I guess I'll fix that. So we are first player here. And what does it mean for us in terms of Imperium row? Some nice cards. I mean, Double Sisters, Power Play are pretty much what is of interest for us here. Holtzmann. Might go for an Armand game here. Might go for Armand with those sisters. Not too bad to pick up early. And none of the leaders I'm really... I mean, Leto can be fun. But I think we'll go for Armand here. Let's do that. Funnily enough, I don't hear when they choose their leaders. Did I change stuff on the audio here? No, seems... All right. How come is the timer already on? Okay, that's a bit weird. Or was our game a bit slow? So it seems I did oversize a bit. The game tags there. Let me try to fix that quickly. Okay, now this should be better. Alright, so what do we have in our hand? So, yeah, Force-based smuggling gun. Signet is in the hand, so we can definitely snatch one of those away. Maybe we do wealth into Menta. That could be an idea. Lito probably will need some spice for his signet ring if he drew it. Going first to still suits. Do we try to go for power play? We can't really make that happen. Oh right, okay, it's probably my first game actually on my new PC, so that's why it's showing me all the tutorial stuff. Yeah, I think we start with wealth here. Can I actually switch off the... Wait, hotkeys? Interesting, I didn't know that. Does already not seem to work because I'm escape and it's not working. Let's try, for instance, the... Okay, from here it works. Action log, point. Oh yeah, that works. Interesting. Alright, so... So do we Menta? I mean, the benefit of Menta round 1 with Armored is basically that we can use our trashing ability. But I'm not sure we absolutely need to get that going. It could also just allow us to see what everyone reveals. You know what? Let's actually do it. Let's take a sister here. I was kinda hoping for a dagger so that we could trash that at the end of this round. Also, because it seems it could have given us the win. Just one dagger, getting to, let's say, Carthage, sending in 3 troops. Could have been an early VP. Oh, appropriate over there. That's huge. Negotiated withdrawal as well. Okay, do we actually try to go for a convincing with Arakin? Arakin might give us withdrawal. That could be huge, to be honest. Let's try. And if we draw a dagger, well, then we could maybe go for the VP. Okay, dagger. It's a bit my least favored outcome, but I guess then we go for the victory point. Let's take a liaison and actually trash a dagger then. It got its use. We got most out of it, let's put it that way. Now can trash it. So we did get the reshuffle. We got recon out of it, so not great. But at least we have very high persuasion, so that could be huge to be honest. I'd love getting an appropriate. That could really be something big. Negotiated withdrawal as well, power play as well, to be honest. We all, but I think, if I'm not mistaken, we all have some persuasion now. Maybe just not Ilessa, she has her 2 daggers in hand. Okay, well, smuggling is gone. I might just go Cartag, to be honest. I think we'll do that. Maybe we get something combat related. Nope. I could give us some spice though. Let's fight here. Okay, Swordmaster. That's typical Yuna as player 2. Okay, I think what I'll do is go to Tech Nego, get a negotiator, so that next round we should be able to get Great Flat. And then that could be a Holtzman for us. We actually have, okay, we should have Signet or Dune at least, but then Holtzman might have to wait, because we could see ourselves maybe playing Diplo or Seek Allies here. That could be good. It's very weird. I'm trying to figure out why it's not streaming live on Twitch. I mean, did change now my multi-streaming technique, let's put it that way. Used to go through restream for a lighter load on my CPU, GPU and stuff. But now that I have a more powerful computer, I'd rather go directly to both using Atium. Seems to work for YouTube but not for Twitch, so I'll need to try and figure that out. Oh, I know why. I think I still have the settings where I'm actually bandwidth test mode or something like that. Oh, well, that's gonna teach me. Where is that? Oh, but okay, never mind. I can't update that right now. Okay, let me take, okay, let's trash dagger first and take appropriate here. Okay, let me quickly fix for Twitch here. Alright, now we're live on Twitch as well. So, what's up Twitch? Sorry guys, I had a bit of trouble to be able to kick off the multi-streaming, but we are here. Now it should work on both. Okay, well, and that's better. Perfect. I mean, would have been better to get 6 solar, but to be honest, with 2 troops, I'm already quite happy to get 4. That is great. Hey Bludgeon, funny how everybody seems to stream at the same time. Well, it's the weekend and I had to try it out, to be honest, because I'm on my new computer trying it with the new multi-streaming tool I got recommended by Diz. Now that I have enough CPU and GPU to make that happen, I'm not streaming off my old laptop anymore. So yeah, gotta start and try and make that happen. Thanks a lot, by the way, for the first chat. Now I can see how it looks on the screen. I guess I will need to resize that a bit, because it looks a bit too large there. Okay, so what do we have here? Lito will get Soulmaster next. So no need to smuggle down, I guess. We already trashed our 2 daggers, so I'm not too concerned about not going to faction spaces this round. Rather the opposite, I'd rather get that going as well, ideally. Do we even go... Maybe we still do smuggle up? Or do I... Oh, wait. That spice... Nobody can get that spice. Okay, too many things going on. Because... that Holtzman would be huge for us as well, to be honest. I guess I'll still smuggle first. And let's see if someone picks up... Ah, there is water in this conflict, so Does that mean Diplo and Seekalize are not going to be played again? I'm not sure I can make that happen unless we see a spy sat there, because right now we're really low on influence, and it's already round 3 to be honest. So let's see. Alright, fix the chat now. Looks probably a bit better here. By the way, yeah, let me know if you guys have any critique, suggestions, whatever you don't like on the format, like the chat, where it is, my camera, or anything like that. Feel free to let me know. It's still a work in progress. I am working a bit on a rebranding to have things a bit cleaner. But yeah, if anything, I'd be happy to get your feedback. We are actually first player next round. So we could maybe get away with leaving Great Flat to next round, but that depends a bit on what Yuna does, I guess. All seems nice. Thanks a lot, Vlajon. I appreciate. Yeah, I literally spent the day today trying to work on that chat, on alerts and everything, so that it hopefully gets a bit more professional. Okay, well, can we bet on Yuna not going for water and that spice? Because I'd like to pick that up, but on the other hand, it hurts a bit to have Diplo and Seekalize in hand and not do anything about that. I think I'll send Diplo to Wealth, to be honest. Get Swordmaster money for next round. Keep that water hidden so that maybe everyone gets a false sense of security that that this will be enough to pick it up. Yet we are first players, so as long as we get desert access. And perfect, that's actually also unlocking our appropriate. Forgot about that, to be honest, so that's a bit of a lucky shot there. I think I just have my green screen a bit off here. It seems to be tingling a bit, so I'll probably need to work on that. I guess it's because I did it during the day and now it's almost evening here, so it's a bit darker out, so that green is probably a bit less light green. So I guess that impacts the chroma key. I probably need to buy some lights, to be honest. 2 lights on both sides to get it a bit more artificially lighted. Okay, that's the second water, but too late. Let's just hope we really get desert access next round. could even see ourselves picking up a Weirding Ways, maybe? Actually, we probably don't need it. Because the only one that could take Swordmaster, I mean, basically is Ilessa or ourselves, and she's as far as it gets from that. But that could still increase our odds of getting a desert access, because right now we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. We know that the first card is not one. Maybe I'll take it, to be honest, to try and increase our odds. I'm not a huge fan of that card, but I guess right now I really want that spice, so... You got wrecked by Weirding Ways last week, Bludgeon. Yeah, I saw... I mean, I heard your comment in your latest video. But yeah, I can imagine that can happen. I mean, it can be used for some mean combos for sure. Oh. Okay, well, that's good news. She can't get to Liet Kynes. Wow, this row though. We might need to go for a High Council instead, to be fair, because those power plays, that Liet Kynes, pretty awesome cards. But for sure, Great Flat, absolute first priority. And then I guess Holzmann, because the earlier we get it, the earlier we also get those 6 cards in our hand every round. And I mean, off Technego, that gives us 1 more persuasion, so maybe we get lucky with our hand. Gotta run. Alright, Bludgeon, thanks a lot for dropping by. Have a good one. See you soon, bye bye. Alright, that's actually not too bad. We could go directly Great Flat with Appropriate. And actually I realize now that I don't necessarily need to read the chat anymore, given I show it on screen, so you guys can also read it, I guess. So I can just answer to it. Hey, ship it. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was saying before, I probably need 2 lights. Actually, I only have 1 on this side, on this side. And I mean, I was doing my green screen, my chroma key setup this afternoon when there was sun outside, but now it's messing up a bit, so I guess I need some light. Then I look beautiful. Hey, thanks, Diz. All right, good luck, guys, with your TTS game. So yeah, Water Peddlers, Appropriate to Great Flat. Holzmann would be huge. Actually, why not Invasion Ships with Solari? Wait, why does it keep... never mind. Or do I... Damn, so, thanks a lot, it is. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working on it. It's still a bit of a work in progress, but let's put it that way. I've already done the basics, but the be right back screens and stuff like that, they will come a bit later. Yeah, I'll take the Holzmann and I'll take it with Spice to probably still go for a High Council, actually, maybe. Yeah, let's take it that way. Someone's impatient there. Ah, you actually can't read the chat, I guess, right? Because it's behind me. Guy said hurry up, so... Why is it not... I appreciate Crispy Donut taking our defense, I guess. Unless it was ironic, but I don't think so. I mean, it's true. Which tech, with which currency to buy it? It was a bit of a tough choice there. I guess I'm not gonna... What tech popped up actually? Okay, not too bad. Thing is, if I go Swordmaster, I'm not gonna play anything else unless to tech nego, because I want to keep 5 for sure. I mean, literally every card here costs 5. Liet would be amazing for us. I think we have to treat it as a priority. So maybe we just take a high council seat and that's it. High council seat? Or do we go for the fight? Because we could then... No, we can't. Okay, no. I guess I'll take the high council seat. It also works well with our Holtzmann there. Yeah, Lietkains would be huge for us because we have already 2 liaisons actually which have Fremen. I kind of regret weirding way now, to be honest. I was literally just taking it to increase our chances of getting great flat this round, so I knew it was a bit of a short-term purchase, but I didn't see it becoming a problem that quickly, to be fair. Oh, memo quotas there. We're definitely not going to make that work, but for Lito, for instance, that's a very good deck. Yeah, our influence is a bit of a concern, to be honest. We'd probably need to play Diplo and Seek Allies next time we get them. That would be one of our priorities, to hopefully get at least one other friendship here. We could drop from here actually, that's something I kind of forgot. I mean, obviously this round we had a bit our agents dictated by the by the market, let's put it that way, because 6 spies here was too good to be turned down. High Council was a bit to preserve our persuasion for Eliot Kynes. So we can trash actually. I'll trash the convincing. We'll take Liet here. And liaison, given we trashed the convincing, this is a good replacement. Especially also with Liet, obviously. Alright, 2 dreadnoughts on Ilessa already. Only 5 cost cards still. That's crazy. Can I not switch that off? Because it is a bit... Oh, and actually animation speed, let me increase that a bit. Alright, so... Well, it's a bit unfortunate we get both, because probably... I mean, let's see. We might still play them both, to be honest. It depends a bit on what Ilessa does, but I would assume she's going for her Swordmaster this round. What do we have in our deck? So that's 3 persuasion. We could go for a Spiceman's Flow if we play Signaturing to a Spice place or to actually recall, then Seek Allies to Selective Reading. Could be quite nice. Nothing to trash there though. That's crazy. That's crazy. Maybe we just don't play Signet, we play Dune instead, because there's... I mean, we could snatch the last liaison, but it's not really a must. Keeping our deck small is also a good idea. So maybe we just Dune, smuggle down, take the spice. I'm desperately looking for Spy Sat, as you probably guessed. That would be really huge for us. I was wondering what our third point was. I kind of forgot we had won the very first combat. Chomer key, that could be nice as well. Okay, she has all her friendships now. So I might want to consider taking that bump from smuggle down to try and maybe discourage her from chasing us, because there are 2 other open alliances there, and I would hope that's where she goes, because she has a signet probably. She has the Solari for the signet. So yes, I'll take the spice, because we're not getting Swordmaster this round anyways. I'll take that alliance. Thank you, Sophia. Could also just go for power plays actually, not necessarily go selective reading, but rather, let's say, still suits, for instance. Could be an idea. I don't hate that. Although we will need at least 2 to make our Holtzman work, but that's basically a point for us as well. Okay, I think I'll just go for a spice must flow. On the other hand, we probably get spice must flows quite easily. Yeah, I think I'll just go for a water for now. Maybe Limpin? What is Ilessa doing actually? Yeah, no, she has 2 dreadnoughts. She's for sure gonna send those in, no? I'm thinking maybe she has Diplo or something she wanna play there. But, she played a fall space to go to Swordmaster. You know what? I think I'll send one in. Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna regret that. So in this moment of deep thoughts from Ilessa, if I could ask you guys to like and subscribe if you enjoy what I'm doing, would be really awesome. Would help a lot my journey as a YouTuber, so I'd be really grateful if that could happen. If not, well, fair enough, it's also your right. But I guess it doesn't cost much, so it would be really super appreciated. Okay, well, it seems she did have a Diplo in hand and did not jump in the conflict there. So I end up regretting not sending in that troop. Maybe I should have regardless, because it's not that much of a cost. Probably don't expect to win much with those troops anyways. But yeah. It's gonna be power play here. Yeah, power play should give us a friendship, whether it's Racing Guild or Bene, and then I guess we'll just be missing 3 influence overall to get all those friendships down the line. But meaning we probably don't need to focus too much on that. I mean, basically the rule would be we see a faction, we play it, but other than that, I'd probably just try to focus on Spice Must Flows now. Weirding Way might help us actually set that up next round. Potentially. I mean, nobody has to vote, so I guess it's not really needed. And never mind, I don't have Siege Tower access now anyways. Because I was thinking Weirding Way to Siege Tower and then send something else to research. Alright, that's a Spice Must Flow for Mr. Leto Atreides. Unless he's interested in... I mean, there are some good cards, for sure. But I feel like now that he reached 11 and spent his water on it... Oh, that must hurt a bit, to be fair. Would have been a great one to pick up, especially because he's reshuffling now. But I think now that he spent his water and everything, he should probably have taken the Spice Must Flow there. I mean, we kind of made the choice not to draw 9 to not take a Spice Must Flow, so that's alright because we saved our resources. Let's put it that way. But if you did spend the resources, I would say you kind of need to commit to the Spice Must Flow, especially when you're approaching those important rounds. So nobody has to water. I might seek allies to Still Suits to then research to just make sure we get... but we only have 2 agents. I need to remember that, because now if we draw power play, for instance, that would be a bit of a bummer. Maybe we signet to Mentat first, actually. Or yeah, it's probably too late to go pick up the Swordmaster, because we could maybe Dune to Smuggling, Signet to Swordmaster, and then we're at 7. We play Seek Allies to Selective Breeding. And surely we get to 9. It might be too late. I think Signet to Menta could work just fine. Okay, Liet, well. I guess I'll take the last liaison. I'm not sure we'll need it. Actually... No, let's not. Okay, well, at least we're sure we're not gonna lack any persuasion unless we make the mistake of playing Liet. When I was saying we see faction, we play faction, this is the only exception, obviously. This is the one we shouldn't play. Can we maybe get to 2 Spice Must Flows? Let's say we pick up those 2 liaisons from a selective breeding. In that case we would, but... Or actually, even if we pick up just 1, that's already 16. and then a second 2 persuasion card. We might just selective reading anyways, to be fair. Might work for us. Because, I mean, we have a third agent, so then we could, if we draw power play, we could play power play. Appropriate for a Chomerky would be huge, or even a restricted ordnance actually. Can we? No, we probably can't really fight much. Okay, I was scared that would be a selective reading, because she's the only one that could have gone there. Thankfully it was not. Yeah, I think I'll selective read. Trash the signet probably, because we have Weirding Way that kind of fills that role in terms of accesses. And obviously the Landsrat, we don't need that much in terms of access, and we have the liaisons that can go there. We have appropriate, we have even the sister as well. So it's not like we're absolutely needing that signet ring. Okay, there goes a Hardy for Mr. Leto Atreides. Alright, well that's a bit of a bummer because both are interesting to play, but I'll have to play power play here. Because obviously I would love to get that Chomerky, but power play takes priority there. We see faction, we play faction. On full space would be the play here to get that point, and then we'd just be missing one bump on each of those two. We have Diplo, we have Sister, so both of them could basically allow us to get those last points. We can get a Spice with Flow here. Could even get something at 5 still. Not sure if it does make sense, because anyways... Yeah, probably not, to be honest. I might just go for that last liaison after all, because next round... Wait, what do we have next round? So we draw 6 cards actually next round, so we draw all of that. We have 11 persuasion, right? 4, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the High Council, that's 11. We can't play both Diplo and Sister without drawing. Ah, that's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. Yeah, well, I guess we will have to make a choice there, but definitely go for a Spice with Flow will be the priority. Okay, there goes his power play. And there goes mine. What's up Twitch, what's up YouTube, hey Flinas, what's up Ixian Engineer. We are only at 1 tech, I'm not sure if we can make it work, but the thing is if we draw it too early it could really destroy us, because we have here Holtzmann engine, and we only have for now a grand total of 0 spice per floor, so this will be the first one, meaning next round up I absolutely need to get another one. We have a hand for it, but if we want to play 2 agents, actually no, it could work, yeah, we could try to make that work. I'm just not sure we get to 3 techs, to be honest. Depends a bit how long the game goes, I guess. Because if it goes round 8, we might be in a position to make it work. That Chomerky would be huge, but I drew appropriate with my last action, so I can't play it, unfortunately. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I think we probably won't be able to make it work. Maybe we play it as an agent, then? But yeah, embedded agent looks a bit better here, given we have Wielding Ways, we have Sister here. What do we have here? A full space? Yeah, I guess embedded agent, even just for the reveal worst case. I do draw 6 cards, yeah. I draw all 6 of them, so that's 11 persuasion, I think. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, plus my High Council 11. So yeah. I'll still just first take the embedded agent. Yeah, no. It is very good that they fight so hard here. I mean, in the end, Yelesa has 2 dreadnoughts here, but the rest, I mean, still quite some commitments there. I don't know what happens around 6. People are usually already quite impatient and then just go for it. Hopefully they can blow a couple of intrigues as well. Does Ilesa have anything here? Seems no. Oh, she does. Let's go, guys. Alright. So. Oh, she has that device. Oops, forgot about that. That's actually not great. Just sad we don't have a second spice here. That would have been huge to send that Bene Sister to selective breeding. Maybe it's still the play though. Dune to Imperial Basin. And then we could send the sister to selective breeding. We only have 2 agents though, so... Yeah, I think I'd rather first Imperial Basin and then probably selective breeding. Still try to fish for maybe a Liet Kynes. Diplo to secrets, recon to siege. Yeah, that could also be a play just to get ready for next round. Maybe a huge drawing action. Yeah, that could work. Because what would happen if we draw Liet? Actually, she would be worth 6 persuasion, but we play 2. Yeah, no, we can't get to 2 spies with flows. Yeah, I think I like that line as well. Secrets first. Ambush, okay. We might be able to hope for maybe 3rd place. An intrigue out of that. Not sure those Solari are really useful, but... Oh, we can't go to Siege, actually. Oops. Siege tab is not unlocked for us, but I guess it would then be Kartag or Arakin. Arakin might not be too bad. Reshuffling here could look good. Only thing is we only have 1 Fremen going with Liet, but I mean, it's still a lot of persuasion if we get them together. Yeah, might still be better to reshuffle everything together. The thing is, it's going to be much higher variance there. I should probably have gone Diplo to Steel Suits, actually. That could have given us the second water. And now it's either Kartag or maybe Imperial Basin could work as well. Could give us some spice for next round. If might be the play though, because selective breeding could be a good way for us. Ah wait, no, never mind. We got that influence now. Yeah, I probably should have gone Steel Suits actually. Because selective breeding, it would have been a way for us to get that last friendship had we actually not taken it there. Oh crap, that's not great. How did she chase here with the signet? Yeah, she's aiming for those 2 VPs, I guess, for that bonus, but it's still dangerous for our alliance here. Yeah, I guess that Kartag. Hope for the best. Whoops, maybe didn't catch my Fremen influence. Yeah, no worries, Finas. I should have known it. I mean, I talked a bit earlier during the game that I wanted to go Siege, and then I was like, oh wait, I can't. So I don't see why this had changed. Influence has been a bit of a challenge this game. But yeah, let's put it that way. Expedite. Well, that's not of great use for us. But it might become something useful next round though. Can we get something here? So that's going to be persuasion anyway, so we get to 10 maximum. She didn't send anything in. Wait, she was... Okay, never mind, she wasn't smuggling. But I'll still send in here, I think. What does our friend Yuna have? Okay, we don't really know. Only thing is she won't have Signet next round. So let's hope there's no Diplo to wealth for her. Because I'd like to keep that alliance, ideally. Surprising as it sounds. Yeah, we really need to hope for a great hand next round. Ideally we get, to be honest, Weirding Way wouldn't be so bad. To do shipping, up, expedite, maybe protect data lines with one bump, and then into Still Suit or Hardy actually, we would have one water. Yeah, I was trying to remove the spam here because obviously now it also appears on the screen, so it's not as clean as I would hope. But yeah, let me first do that here. Okay, it seems to have worked, right? I deleted it. Is it still on the screen? No. Awesome. Yeah, getting up to date with all those new little additions I've put on the screen. Seems to obviously imply some additional things I didn't necessarily think of. Okay, so probably Ilessa will do... Oh, wait, actually if she does a Hayliner and wins it, she has the death device, so that might be game. Water of Life, hopefully not digging for... Oh, she played Diplo, never mind. Okay, yes, rooting for you, Yuna, to win that conflict would be huge. How come did he not use them before? Ah, is he gonna withdraw here? Surely not. Or is he taking... Oh, that's actually huge for us. Brings us hopefully something out of that conflict. There goes the Hayliner. Hopefully she has swords or combat cards to back it up. I'm not sure though, because she does not seem to have picked up any new cards, sadly. I don't think she played any last round. Okay, that's huge. That's amazing. Well, it depends on what Ilessa reveals actually, but... Okay, one sword. Hopefully that's not the tiebreaker here. Come on, Yuna. Seems to be done. Yeah, well, second is not too bad, but yeah, unfortunately that last conflict, I was hoping that we would go for one more round, because could have made some nice little points there. I mean, although our alliance there was at risk, so maybe it's better that way. Maybe that allowed us to get a second place. What did we get in the end? An early conflict, 1 alliance, 2 spies must flow, and the point out of the Holtzman. Nothing too crazy, but also not too bad. I mean, second place gives us some positive elo at least. Not so much anymore. I think it's just +1, right? Because funny. It shows me the little oh wait, it's a bit here. This one is probably better for that screen. It shows me the little explanation about what we win, yet we already master. So it's probably not needed, but hey, what do I know? So it probably only gave us +1 in elo. Let me double check, because I feel like it's actually with decimals. So at least from what I've realized, above 1800, most of the time a win will give you +5, but sometimes it still gave me +6. So I think it's probably with decimals, like +5.2. Let's put it that way, because it does not seem to follow a particular logic with round numbers. So I guess there are decimal points that are hidden there. So yeah, that just gave us +1 elo here. All right. So yeah, I guess we have 15 minutes before the next game. Let me actually try something very quickly here, because I haven't, to be fully transparent, I haven't yet thought of a be right back screen. So I'm looking if I could just quickly duplicate the one I have for starting soon and just do a break screen to make a countdown, so that I'll take a short break there and come back in 5 or 10. Let me quickly do that here. So all right. All right, so it's not as straightforward as I was thinking. What's going on? Okay. By the time I'm done with my be right back screen, it's probably gonna be time to play anyways, but alright, now it seems to work here. Alright, so I'll be back in basically 9 minutes or 8 now. Hope to see you then. If not, well, have a wonderful rest of the day and hope to see you very soon again. See you in 10 minutes for those who are patient enough. All right, and we're back for another live game. We have 4 minutes till the start, but we'll still already join to make sure we're not missing out on that. And I guess in the meantime I could try to fix my green screen, I guess, because here it looks a bit weird. Let me see if I can make that happen quickly. So yeah, it's because it's too dark on that side now. Okay, let me try. Well, yeah, now it's too different from one side to the other, I guess, unless I disappear with it as well, but that's not great. Okay, well, I guess maybe I can do it with 2 filters. I need to try that quickly, I guess. I guess like that it's not too bad. Okay, yeah, so all right. So now it looks a bit better, but I guess I'll just need to fix that with a better light on both sides. Would be better, would be more stable overall. But that past time, now it's 30 seconds to go. All right. So we are player 4 again and again. This kind of terrible selection. Come on, give us Baron, give us Tessia, give us... Oh, well, that's an armament game again. I guess. I mean, we'll roll right back with him, because what else are we taking here? I mean, if not us, someone else will take him, and that would be one less in the shadows. But that's actually insane. We might want an early reveal for that, even. I mean, for sure, if we have Signet, we play it first time. Because I wouldn't be surprised if someone early reveals if there are two in the shadows sitting there. What are the decks actually? I even forgot. I'm not even sure I checked those. And the holo on top. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, that's huge. Okay, amazing. We have the signet ring. That's great. We have some strong persuasion as well. So it could even be a Stilgar at the end. I guess one in the shadows and one Stilgar wouldn't be so bad neither. If someone already reveals for that, I guess. Yeah, I'll play Signet, probably to Cartag, because I'm not too interested in the shadows anyways. Water Peddlers again! We had it last round as well. What is happening? Well, this is clear. And this... I think we could try. I am hesitating. Early revealing. I guess we do early reveal. Probably then still for another in the shadows, that could be huge. Just because that Seek allies wouldn't go anywhere else but to Hardy. We win that. There's no questions asked there. We win that combat anyway, so Hardy is useless, to be honest. I mean, unless we want to regroup our troops. Other than that, we could... The only other argument for a recon to Arakin is to trash something. But right now, there's not much I want to trash. Maybe we draw a dagger to trash, but I don't think it has that much value. So yeah, I'll early reveal for that second in the shadows. And the guild bankers. No way. I mean, they don't really go together, my two in the shadows and in guild banker, but still we can't say no to that. It's huge. That's insane though. How much did Romberg get? 3. And Yuna 2. Okay, so well, Stilgar is still there. We will not have great persuasion next round though, but... So I would expect Yuna to probably go smuggling. In which case I might go Haga to target this holo projector, would be nice. And I think I would use it directly to reshuffle into this. Looked pretty good. And dagger to Technego. We holo away dagger. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, holo is gone. Yeah, he saw us coming there, I guess. Holtzman though. Holtzman could be huge as well. Yeah, I guess they were hoping to take it away from me. Hey, Flinas, yeah, just hopped back. It is an insane deck, yeah, but sadly, he's actually just above me in the rankings. He's top 8, I think I saw his name before, and he's also in the tournament. He just took the holo, but yeah, we have those two in the shadows. We have guild bankers. Okay, well, I guess we'll do something else then. Probably play Diplo then. Or do we go for that extra spice and pick up Holtzman next round? Nah, I think... Although it allows us to trash a dagger. You know what? Let's play it a bit unconventionally again. Yeah, I'll take that extra spice. Yeah, let's do it. I guess with those two in the shadows, we hopefully won't have too much of an issue to get our friendships. Because once we have that, we could use them as agents as well to maybe get the other ones going. Oof, Lady Jessica there. Might be an argument again for a High Council on top before Swordmaster, but let's see next round, I guess. So that was one of the main reasons why going spice here. Nothing for us. Oh yeah, he was at 6. 1 away from picking up his mom. Okay, well, that's a demand respect, exactly. Calculated higher. Okay, we could go pick up Swordmaster, and I probably would do that. Just a bit sad to have to use guild bankers for that. But I think... Can we afford it? Wait. Holtzman would be a priority, but... So he's taking shipping. He could go up, down, take 2 spies. He's got 2 negotiators. Ah, Yuna will beat us to Swordmaster. True, true. Yeah, that's a good catch. But I would get it next turn in that case, yeah. The only thing is now I'm scared. I'll probably go Holtzman, to be honest. Not sure. Does it work with our deck? It's a bit sad to not have anything. Or, Guild Bankers to Technego and then Seeker Eyes to Selective Breeding. Might give us Lady Jessica. You know what? I'll try that. Yeah, it should. And I'll take the Holtzman. I think we could still make it work. Oh, but what do I trash with Seekalize? I guess just itself. Oh, I don't have enough spice. Yeah, of course I spent all my spice on... Yeah, well, thanks, Linus. I just realized now, sadly. I don't have enough spice, yeah. What are we doing then? Yeah, Holtzman will... Yeah, that's true. Will help us to fast cycle a bit. To get 6 cards each time instead of 5. That's huge, yeah. Okay, Chomorky taken. Spaceport. I might just go... Actually, all 3. I like all 3. Still... no, still suits probably not, actually, no. Because we can't send anything in. But secrets or wealth? Wealth could mean High Council maybe next round. But we won't have much persuasion anyways. So you know what? I think I'll just... Secrets. See what we popped there. Well, let's see. We might use it if Lady Jessica is still there by our reveal. Yeah, we only have 1 shot though. But yeah, I'll still do it, because if we draw in the shadows, that's already an early. The earlier we reveal them, the better. If we draw dagger, I trash it. Dune maybe as well. Feels like I should have dropped for Solari plus Holtzman. Yeah, that makes sense. The only thing is I was a bit scared that Romber would actually take the Holtzman on his way down. He did in the end take Chomorky, but had he chosen Spice instead of Solari, he would have taken it, so I wasn't sure. I kinda wanted to make sure we would get it. Do I try? Yeah, I think we do. Okay. Not the worst. Probably not. I need some persuasion. I'll take just 2 liaisons here. Sadly, we can't trash anything. Ah, there goes Lady Jessica. Ooh. Some very good cards popping up. Okay, we should do it now. I think smuggling down, get the Swordmaster, and then play Diplo. So we play Signet, Dagger, and Diplo, I would say. Leaves us with 3 persuasion. Not great, but that's alright. What? Yeah, okay. So, oh wait, what am I saying? No, first Signet. Then Dagger. Am I taking that? On one hand, that passive influence could be nice. On the other, I think we're good. No, I'm not gonna take anything. I kind of want to trash some stuff, because now with 2 liaisons we're good, but I need to trash those daggers. One's out already, the second one would be out end of this round. Or do we actually go High Council? Then we could get Treachery. And it is an important step to also be able to get that Holtzman going sometime soon. Only thing we lose is not being able to play Diplo, but I guess by buying Treachery we gain 2 influence instead of 1, so we kinda get that back. I don't hate that. I don't hate that. The only thing is we're probably not gonna get Swordmaster before a while, if at all, but on the other hand we have the Mentat here. Could work. I think I'll do that. Yeah, let me do that. It is super sad that this holo projector was taken from us, because that would have been really huge for us. Would have been huge. Yeah, so we do reveal. We trash a dagger here, and we take the Treachery. How much did he reveal for? 4. Okay, now I'd probably want to go Steel Suits if I can, hopefully, with that Water Peddler that could give us a research station sometime soon. Whoa. Okay, well, we're probably going to play one of those two anyways. It's a bit sad because we don't have access to Steel Suits. Would have been fun, that. Maybe we in the shadows to Mentat, and we... Oh, actually it's mean, because we can use one in the shadows to discard the other, gives us the alliance. Taking the Mentad also allows us to draw one card. Maybe we pick into that treachery or Diplo that could really help us. We will stay at 6 for sure. Guild Bankers here. We want to use it for Spicemas Flow. That's actually a mean combo to be able to play one and discard the other, because it gives us 2 influence without even visiting any spots on the faction spots. So that's really huge. I hope my fellow players here are gonna enjoy that one. Basically setting up my own holo projector. One time use, but still enjoyable. Okay, Mentad is ours. And I'll see what we draw, because if we draw Diplo, I'll probably take the bump here. If we draw a Treachery, I'll take it somewhere else and hope we could go to Still Suits with Treachery. And if we draw none of them, then I'm not quite sure. Okay, well. I'll probably just take it with Emperor, because that's the one I feel like we're probably least likely gonna visit. Full space, if we get Treachery before our round, our turn might make sense to take a double there. Yeah, you also say Emperor Fliness, well then, glad we agree. Oh, a bribery, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll probably send the liaison to Arakin if I can, still try to draw into that Treachery or Diplo. Would be quite nice. Okay, nice. Arakin is here, so we can afford going there. Okay, well, that's really not what I need right now, and we're drawing all our persuasion, which is not great, because now we don't really need it, given we have guild bankers, but we probably will need it one of those next rounds. Let me send in, because Yuna just went Still Suits, didn't send in. Not sure what that means, but I'll shoot my shot there. And where is our last agent going? We don't have that much of a choice, to be honest. Dune to Imperial Basin, if it's open, I guess. Oh, he's revealing that Ixin Engineer for nothing. Exactly why I hate picking that card up too early. If we can get a water out of that, that would be huge. Hopefully Yuna is doing something else, like a secret or fall space or whatever. Yeah, not happening. She's probably targeting that fight here. Targeting the VP. Yeah, I guess I'll take the spice. Okay, next hand is quite busy, and we will draw one more card from the Holtzman. Only question is, how do we get to a Spiceman's Flow there? Maybe we don't, to be honest. Maybe we will have to skip one round and hope for a round 7 Spiceman's Flow to get the Holtzman going. So here we just get one spice, so no hurry in playing any of that. To fear over there. Do I trash one of those? Probably not. No, probably not. We have enough to trash here. Let's trash Dune. And do I take one? It's the last one actually. What does it look like in terms of persuasion? Yeah, I think we could make use of one. One more. Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Firing up. He still has quite a garrison on him, Rumber. So he is definitely the winner there. Okay, in the shadows back. But I think I'll play Treachery. I was thinking of maybe discarding Treachery with In the Shadows. But I think it's time to take those friendships. I would probably go Treachery to Still Suits, because then with Waterpello Union we could set up a research station maybe. Or the Menta play. Yeah, true, actually we only have 2 agents, so we need to... So you would discard it? I'm not sure, to be honest. I think we kind of... We probably need it. But taking the Menta first we could, yeah. And probably discarding then maybe Dune. Because I think I want to play Treachery. Because I feel like we have 8 cards in the deck. So round 7, that's gone already. So if we don't see it anymore, that's probably 1 point lost. Yeah, we could see what is drawn first, yeah. That's a good point. Convincing. We're at 8, so if now I shift that away, Treachery to Still Suits. Or actually, yeah, Selective Breeding or Research Station with our last agent probably gives us the 9. Yeah, I'll put the Dune away. And I'll take the Emperor Friendship. I think I wanted a research station, to be honest, if we can. That's actually there too with enough water to do it. But that's not a great deck. I mean, the only thing we have going is the fact that Guild Bankers and so much persuasion makes it certain we can buy a Spice Must Flow, but the rest is a bit sad. On the other hand, maybe it's okay. I mean, let's see. I guess treachery to Steel Suits could still make sense. Actually, let's see what Rumber does, because we might have a shot at this combat instead, rather treachery to Hardy with our Water Peddler. Because that could be 8 in strength. Yeah, it's probably not enough. We don't have the garrison. Could also just Diplo to Steel Suits and then maybe just treachery to Full Space afterwards. Oh, but wait, that's not working for our Spice Must Flow. I'm forgetting one thing there. But yeah, actually, no, we have bribery. We have bribery, so that's good. So if we play treachery to Steel Suits indeed. That's that point. Treachery to Emperor and Diplo to Hardy. Ah. That's actually a good idea. I really like it. Yeah, that is quite some strength. We forget about Spice Must Flow, but I guess our next hand is designed specifically for a Spice Must Flow. In the shadows, we can probably discard a Spice Must Flow. Well, we won't have all of that, but I guess it would work. And bribery. Yeah, okay, well, we'll still be missing one influence, but I guess that's interesting. Yeah, no, I like it. Let's do that. The only thing with that strategy actually is a bit... Yeah, first of all, indeed, Unamite Hayliner. The other thing is if we see a Grand Vision conflict round 7 or so, we might be at risk there with our alliances. Okay, and Hardy's gone. Okay, well, I guess I still Diplo to Steel Suits. It does mean we don't get to trash this round, but I think it's okay. We wait for Spy Sats and full protect. Yeah, that's true, but I'm not sure how likely this is. Well, let's see. Okay, no, sadly. But Shuttle Fit could also work. I will go pick up that water, because that could be useful for us. We're not gonna win that fight anyways, so I won't deploy more. Okay, Paul getting ready for a Hayliner round 7. Yeah, fair to say we're not gonna win any fight between Yuna with her flagship, Romber with his garrison, and Paul with his spice. We need to focus on spice must flow and those missing friendships. I guess Tufia is not so bad. Oh, Sayadina would have been huge for us as well, with that water here, with that still suit that we anyways kind of would want to hit. Would have been great to do it with Sayadina. We're not even getting 2 Solari sadly, because Paul, I guess, revealed his Stilgar, was it? Yeah. No, and it's Grand Vision right now. Okay, huge. At least we get in the shadows on our 6th card. That's not great. I guess we keep Bribery, but in the shadows, I'd probably do a research. Draw 3 cards. Or do we go Menta? Maybe we first go Menta? Because, yeah, only argument for a Menta first is to wait and see who attacks what, so that we could defend it with the Bribery. Wait, I can calculate higher to take the... Yeah, research first, and then we could calculate higher in case. Okay, that's actually huge. She took it... Oh yeah, with Esma obviously. And where did it... Okay, yeah, she attacks there. That's huge. That's really good. But yeah, research first. Oh wait, never mind. And I could take the Menta probably. Let's see what we draw though. Oh, but we can buy 2 of those beauties now. With Thufir, we draw 1 more as well. But yeah, okay. So I will flip the Spice Must Flow. I will take it. With the Spacing Guild, so that Thufir can go grab a point either here or here, depending on what's open. And we do calculate higher. I'm not protecting, I'm going full in, to be honest. I bet on... I mean, yeah, let's see. Still praying for Spice Hats. Yeah, I think we have to give up there. It's probably a bit too late for that. But Bribery could defend something if we see now Lito typically, or sorry, not Lito, Paul attacking, because he's the likeliest candidate probably of winning. Actually, I forgot, but Yuna has flagship. Wait, so Thufir, let's say we go selective breeding actually with Thufir. We draw 3 cards. Can we draw 6 to actually buy 3 Spice Must Flows? No, not at all. We have all our persuasion here actually. Okay. Oh, she stills like this? Okay. I think I'm gonna be a bit greedy, but I think I'll fear to still suits, keep bribery for now, to see if we can defend with it somewhere. But it's what I think makes most sense here. Still getting those friendships. I was hoping for In the Shadows would have been huge. Because In the Shadows to selective breeding would have allowed us to... Ah no, we only had 2 persuasion cards. Never mind, In the Shadows was useless. Actually, we can probably defend both. As long as Dune can be played, we can trash In the Shadows for a bump here, and we could use bribery for a bump here. Yeah, I know it's endable. I mean, with bribery to this point, buying 2 Spicemas flows, that's 10. But I'm just a bit scared that someone is in a position to steal an alliance from us. If no one is chasing, it is endable. Yeah, I agree. I see the way as well. But that's why I kept bribery to stay flexible. The thing is, if they try to chase here, we're pretty good because we can trash In the Shadows. It gives us 1 more bump. But if they chase here, that's a bit the issue. That's where we would probably need to bribe. Oh crap. My headset died. Let me double check. I should have a cable somewhere. Okay, well, here... Yeah, I guess we feed 1 spice to Paul, but that's not that big of a deal. Ball is in our court, exactly, Fliness, let's see. So yeah, this gives us our 2nd agent on non-faction spaces, meaning we will be able to trash. We still have 12 persuasions, so that's 2 Spicemas flows. And we keep it that way for now. Sorry, I just need to check for that cable. Charge my headset. It's super weird to speak to the... I mean, to stream without the headset because there's the noise cancelling. So now I feel like I'm naked without it. It's like, what's happening? What's my voice doing? Super weird. Give me just 1 second to plug that in. Thanks, yeah. Sorry, I was saying, true, Paul didn't send all out. Wondering, is he targeting that spice? Can he end somehow and this is worth nothing to him? It is quite bold because someone taking this, he's done. Yeah, we try to end it. What is sad is we both get 3 spice. Oh, but wait. True, we have Holtzman as well. So yeah, no, we would win if he doesn't have any end game. Yeah, we can't. No, we can't afford trying any other way. So we take the point here. And we do reveal for 2 Spicemas flows. And we trash In the Shadows. Yeah, Paul is juiced up. That's the right word. Let's see. I think no, yeah. Demand Respect was already played by Yuna earlier in the game. I think. Yeah. Can we see who played it actually? No, we just see the card. But that was Yuna. Played it. Okay, corner the market would have been a great one for us. Anyways, yeah. Then it was interesting. I guess he chased the intrigue card knowing that it wasn't doing anything for him. He couldn't chase us on any of the alliances. So yeah, that's huge. That's huge. Enjoyed that one. Yeah, Flines, I agree. I was thinking the same. Why would you steal the alliance on that conflict? I mean, obviously that's the... unless you can actually lock it in, but otherwise... I can't see that neither. Yeah, but it was nice in the end. The second game with Holtzman, this time 3 Spice Miss Flows, 2 alliances, was a bit different. Much more successful, obviously. But yeah, let me have a quick look at the ELO now. I think Tani, I'm not sure how I should pronounce his name, is just before us, so I guess we caught up a bit, hopefully. Oh no, he's a bit above now. Okay, he actually overtook Dragon there. We're not too far away though. Not too far away, but still a bunch of wins to go for before being able to reach that top 5, which would be the goal ideally, but it's still far away. It's quite a stretch. Hey Damayan, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're just checking the leaderboard now after a win. I guess, were you in the game? Wait, let me double check because I just remember Thani or Tani, I'm not sure how I should pronounce that. And oh yeah, hey, you have the same game tag here as on YouTube. Nice. Yeah, well played. It was a good game. You were the bad princess. No, I mean, to be honest, you had some nice plays as well. We were actually wondering just why you took the alliance without being able to lock it up, because Romber, I mean, on this combat, obviously, it was a bit like the chase up and back up again. So that was maybe the only thing where we had a question, but the rest, for me, it looked like a very good game from all of us. I was super lucky, to be honest, those 2 in the shadows at the start. The guild bankers popping up as well behind in the shadows, that was huge. That made my game, to be honest. Just very sad I couldn't pick up the holo projectors, because that would have been even funnier, but even like that, I mean, to be honest, it's the first time I had 2 in the shadows in the same deck, so it was really, really cool to be able to play one, discard the other one with the agent effect of the first one. It was pretty good. Just had nothing better to do, really. Bad draw and to make him force it. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, you definitely made him work for it. That's true. And he might have had other ways of getting points if not for this. So I guess you forced him into trying to get that back this way. So no, I can understand. Depends a lot on depends a lot on the draws, and that defines a lot. New Cam 2 lighting is a bit warmer. Now I have a light right here actually. So as you can probably see here, I can like, looks like I'm on Arrakis. Yeah, maybe a thing is I've tried some adjustments like with the green screen as well to make it a bit smoother. So maybe I've put a bit too much saturation. Do I look too tanned now? Let me double check. Maybe I can quickly change that a bit. Because I checked a bit best settings, blah blah blah, some YouTube advice on that. Maybe I can remove a bit of that. I guess like that it's better. Looks like I'm on Arrakis. I love the comment. Yeah, no, but basically since I'm on my new computer, I literally did everything from scratch again on OBS. So the overlays, the webcam settings, the green screen settings. I mean, even the game, as you saw before, like it gives me the tutorial stuff, because it was literally my first game, or my first 2 games on that new computer. So I've done everything, and hopefully the quality looks also a bit better, and the bit rate and everything, because I now have a much more powerful machine. So yeah, now the resolution, everything should be better. Normally the frame per second, FPS, everything should be better. So hopefully it will still take a bit more time. I have some also nice graphics that should come soon, hopefully. I've checked on Fiverr for some professional graphic designer, I guess, to develop a bit of a brand for me, let's put it that way, with no how do you say, like not trying to boast or anything, but to be honest, I'm super excited about it, just to see how that will look. And also like a more professional, like a be right back screen, or a starting soon stream, because right now, as you can probably see, my starting soon looks literally like this. So I've done it like in 5 minutes. Now it says game on because the timer is over, but basically I can put a timer, but it looks very amateurish, obviously. So I contacted someone to try and make something a bit more professional looking, a bit like this or Bludgeon, and that was a bit the idea there. I will just take, actually, I'll join the queue now to make sure I don't miss that, but I'll quickly take a 2 minutes break to just refill my drink. So let me just set that timer up. I can actually not really, oh yeah, let me put it that way. Awesome, it works. So all right, I'll be back in 5 minutes. If you guys are still around, then see you then. If not, well, thanks a lot for joining, for chipping in, really appreciate, and see you hopefully very soon. I'll be back in 2 minutes. 4 minutes technically, but Alright, we're back right on time. So now we get player 1. Okay, well, player 4 or 1 will have been the name of the game during this stream. Although, I mean, not gonna repeat it too much, but I really prefer being player 2 or 3 to be honest, but hey, we get what we get. At least player 4 here doesn't get of a much better choice than what we had. Otherwise, I mean, if I saw Baron Tessia here, I would be a bit frustrated. Because when we were player 4, that's not what we had. How does it actually look without the light? Now I'm wondering. Oh yeah, super dark here. Yeah, no, I need that light. How was I doing before? Now I'm wondering, because I only had my, like, the normal room light. Yeah, probably the webcam had different settings. Could take a look at that. Anyways, I got a bit distracted by that webcam. I kind of need to get going there. Assassination mission, I can understand Yuna then. That is a good bounty hunter as well, yeah. What do we have here? Memo coder. Holo. Again Armen? No, I don't want Armen. I think this time... You know what? We could try Ilessa. Trying to have some fun with Ilessa. I'm not that good of a Ilessa player. I haven't played her that much, but I guess we could try. Okay, we are player 1. I think for now I'll put Diplo away, rather go smuggling. And why not getting the extra Solari for now? I know Spice is usually better call for Ilessa, but here I think I prefer smuggling as player 1. Yeah, with our Diplo, I guess if we have wealth open, that would be huge. That could be 4 Solari already. Alright. Wealth is gone, so I guess still suits or Hardy, I'm not sure. To be honest, that bump will not do too much for us. Still suits are... that's gone as well. Well, then it's secrets or Hardy. Do we just hardy and not full commit? It's maybe a bit of a bad in between. Not a big fan of hardy here, to be honest. Although, actually, we could go for the memo core the next round if it's still there. Might not, but you know what? I'll still try it. We have a shot potentially at getting shipping open for ourselves, because that's one spice for the memo. That bump plus the bump of the memo. I mean, worth a shot. In French we say, who doesn't try doesn't get. We could put it that way here, because it's very unlikely, but I think in English you could say you miss all the shots you haven't taken, so that's probably the fitting expression in that case. And he doesn't have the spice from his signet. Is she actually fighting us? She seems to be thinking about it. Not a big fan of that. Okay, that's good. Hopefully. If that's an ambush, if she has two intrigues, then might not be as good. But okay, no, that was poison supers. Never mind. She just played it. This is actually huge for us, I think, because infiltrate obviously means we can easily put it away to play it, and it only has one agent icon, so that's a spice each time we play it if we put it away. So yeah, I think I'll take it. It's also to take it away from Yuna, I guess. Maybe a liaison for a bit of extra persuasion wouldn't hurt. What's our next hand looking like? Yeah, I mean, if we can get that memo code, that could be really interesting for us. But I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if it's gone. Everyone's gonna have spice next round, basically, even Memnon with his signet ring. So I would be super surprised if we get there. Memnon actually doesn't even need spice to get the memo coder, he has the negotiator. That means I'm not sure what I'm going to put away. I think I'll just put away the signet ring for flexibility. Because if full space is open, we would go with Seek Allies. If memo coder is there, we could go with Dagger. So yeah. Yeah, I'll just put signet ring away. Okay, there goes the memo coder, but that means full space is open. Let's see if any of the other two are interested. Although actually it doesn't. Yeah, it would open it for us for the next 3 rounds. I mean, assuming nobody else gets it, but we play before Memnon, so he would only get it this round. So yeah, if it's open, I'll go full space with Seek Allies. Because I would assume Yuna goes smuggling rather. My bet. But if she's not, could also be a play for us, because that 5+1 Solari, that's our Swordmaster. What does Yuna do? What? Okay, she does full space, which is fine by me, to be honest. I'll happily take an early Swordmaster. I could have actually then put the dagger away. That would have been nice. Would have been a spice. And I guess it could have made sense as well, because Signet would have brought us to Technigo if it was open. But I was not really anticipating smuggling being open for us as player 4. Now the question is, do I play Signet regardless to Soulmaster to get that extra Solari? Or do I just give up on that and go with the dagger? That extra Solari could actually be the full space. I think I like that because our deck is not great, so I guess I'll go with the Signet and I'll spend that extra Solari for a full space. Because here it's only for initiate and it's probably not going to be there anyways by the time we reveal. Okay, well, that was not a very productive reveal. A couple of reveal turns, I guess. Only Memnon bought something, and it was that initiate like we anticipated. Other than that, nothing happened. I guess we will go for another water here by sending one troop in. And do we take the Spice Hunter? 2 water does make sense, yeah, Flines, I agree. I think I'm good with what our deck looks like right now, to be honest, because it's reshuffle time. We already have enough cards I don't really want to play. I mean, Spice Hunter could make sense, but Liaison I don't think I want. You know what, I think I'll take the Spice Hunter. Could be some faction access. We could try to target that alliance and keep Diplo and full space for other factions. Alright, so ideally we do full space to full space. But Yuna might do that before us. She doesn't have Diplo, trash Seek allies, and the full space is still in there, so no, she doesn't have access actually. Oh, never mind, she has power play. She has power play in her hand probably. So she's probably gonna use it on full space. What do we do then? I'll still put away Dune, I think, to try and get an extra spice out of it. And in the unlikely event where Yuna doesn't go full space, I guess. Memo and Minimic. Yeah, truthfulness. Water again in this conflict, water in the past conflict. This is not gonna stay for very long. I guess that could be my first move actually. Dune there. Then the other Dune wherever. Oh, okay, no, never mind. No, then I'll go full space then. This is for our next agent. That's perfect. Spice Hunter. Sadly, no Fremen Bond for us. What is she targeting with that research station though? The Guild Accord? Troop transport's gone. Wind traps. To add some water on top of the water. Goodbye invasion, yeah. Could be, no, well he didn't, but Yuna could indeed. With all that spice she has. The invasion ships could be nice for us. Okay, there goes the power play. True, none of them have Swordmaster ready yet. Yuna will get it next round. Never mind, Yuna will get it this round. I'll take... So either we go now with Great Flat, with Dune to Great Flat, or we use that Dune to go Smuggle first, and then we take Great Flat, because nobody has to water. Alternatively, we could use Spice Hunter as our last agent to get one water back, getting closer there. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that, I think. Just a bit sad we don't have any troops to send in. Memnon making sure he wins that conflict. Oh. Making super sure. Never mind. He could see us as a threat like on a Hayliner, but which I mean in the end is good that he needed to commit that much with that kind of threat. So that's maybe also a side benefit of us going to Great Flat, I guess. Him having to waste some troops to make sure he wins it. Yeah, I think I'll just Spice Hunter 2 Steel Suits, get 1 water back, closer to that alliance. We are back into one of those normal games where we have an early Soulmaster and we see faction, we play faction. I'm not convinced by anything. Maybe just 1 liaison. Also for the Fremen bond. He's taking the alliance. There, I'll put the bounty hunter away because that's an easy spice for us. Diplo is not here, sadly. We will ship first with the signet ring. Could go for an invasion ships with our last agent. Or we actually we could also leave it to us for a shipping next round, hopefully. Wait. I'll take a full space, that increases our chances of getting shipping next round as well. I do hope someone goes Kartag or Arakin so that I can infiltrate with the bounty hunter. Get the 2 extra Solari would be nice. But I think I'd rather go Arakin, to be honest. Getting Diplo would be playing Diplo as our last agent. Getting Dagger would just get it out of the way here for an increased chance of getting shipping next round. Come on, Yuna. That's an Arakin for you. Sad. Well, I'll go Arakin regardless. Diplo, that's nice. I'm not sure. Actually, I could limp in. I'll do it. We could maybe get a high council seat from that, or I mean, basically some extra Solari for Menta, or yeah, half a high council already. could actually deploy to selective breeding. Does that do something? Except those false spaces, the rest is a bit trash. Oh yeah, Ilban bot. Weird. I don't think I wanna selective breeding here. Probably just secrets, to be honest. Although, actually, except Diplo, the rest I don't really care in my deck. Only thing is we have one city access, no two. Yeah, that's alright actually. As long as we don't draw one of the false spaces now, would be good. So maybe we could, and I can even trash the dagger out of the hand, I guess. Because we draw another one there. Or do I trash recon here? Nah, yeah, I'll trash the dagger out of the hand. So be it. I don't really care that much about the Solari. Haga, probably ours next round. Yeah, that would be sweet as well. Yeah, let me trash that. Oh, of course we draw a hand. Of course we draw a full space. Yeah, I'll first go shipping, because that could be an invasion ship for us. If we want it, but I guess it's good as well, just for those 4 troops, because we're a bit low there. Although after that we will be a bit too high, I guess, with 6. But could make sense. Okay, now Memnon has a water. Irban has a water. But I think I'd rather go shipping on rather than Haga here. Because this gives us 2 spies and it gives us a tech for 2 spies discount. So it's kind of like those 4 spies sitting there. But yeah, everyone took water just after you saying that, Flinas, I guess. I guess we gave them the hint. Is that the second assassination mission? It is, right? She had already one. Yeah. Not a high priority. Yeah, I agree. But it is a good observation indeed. Yeah, now I'm good, I think. Could take that for the trash, but I don't think really too interested in that. In the end, it's not a bad game to be Lessa, to be honest, given that Imperium row. At least we get a couple of false spaces. Well, one of them we just revealed, so that was highly useless. A bit unlucky as well, because out of those 8 cards, there were 2 that we didn't want, so that was 25% chance. Yet it did happen. Oh, Test of Humanity, that's an interesting one. Spice Hunter, we could get like still suits or something afterwards. Yeah, I don't really care. What I know is I'm probably not going to play. We could bet on Haga to be open, but I don't think it will, to be honest. So I'd rather take a Solari rather than nothing. And I guess False Space we can play it anywhere afterwards. I mean, selective, secrets, wealth, all of that works for me. So yeah, let's just do it that way. I'll take Emperor because that's the one we're far away from. And I don't think I'll take High Council this round anyways. I'll just take Spice. So, okay, Haga is gone. It's crazy how we always draw it without any Fremen bond. Yet we have still like 2 or 3, right? No, only 2. Okay, it's not like outrageous, but it's still a bit unlucky. But I guess we want to play it for the alliance here anyway, so it's not a big deal. I think I'll take it on still suits, get ourselves 3 water in total is not too bad. Maybe a research station round 6 could be an option. We have reconnaissance in the deck, so yeah. Quite like that. And then fall space will go either secrets or wealth, I guess. Do we see ourselves getting something here? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, true, we might draw it with fall space, yeah. That's a good point. Indeed. I don't think we get much out of here. I don't think we have 6 troops on the other hand, but I think I'll save them, to be honest. Because 1 spice is not something we absolutely need right now. Okay, Heiliner. There goes that. And does selective breeding actually do something for us? Can we? Yeah, Spice Must Flow is not gonna happen with 3 cards, I guess. Because here we can get 3 persuasions, so that's 6. And then Guild Ambassador. Ah, that's probably why he rage quit though. Because he saw there was absolutely no way for him to get the alliance. I don't know. But Ilban has Guild Ambassador, so it's worthless to him. At least as a reveal, but as an agent it's still not too bad. Getting those spice and getting those menta for him. I mean, yeah, it's not the best for sure. Selective reading, it remixes our deck like that. Might not be bad actually. And we get to trash something, so minus the dagger. Yeah, as long as we don't draw Diplo or Fall Space, I guess it's good. And I'll try that, I guess. Or secrets. Just don't draw Fall Space again, that's exactly what I was thinking. But yeah, no, yeah, let's do it. Let's hope we get a better draw here. Okay. Oh, that's actually sad. We were really not far from. I mean, there was no way we were getting one, but we got as close as we could have gotten. But our next hand looks cool, to be honest. Diplo, Full Space, Bounty Hunter. So we can keep Bounty Hunter for our second agent, probably. Maybe to Research Station and try to target the Spice Flow that round. Okay, well, Treachery is there. Yuna's on 18 Solari though. But we need to be careful with that Test of Humanity. If we don't pick it up ourselves, someone else will for sure, and that could mess with our Spice Flow plans. But I guess that's just one good reason why at least send one troop in when going to Research Station, to be able to choose to lose the deployed troop instead. But I'll definitely take that Treachery. And that's it. Okay, that was Memnon picking up the Test of Humanity, and it goes right into his deck. Bounty Hunter, I think that gives us an extra spice. Do I selective again or take the spice? It's true, I could. And from there, surely we don't need a high council seat this round. On the other hand, Yuna might just take it though. Yuna might just take it with all that extra salary. She has enough for a high council, a signet, and 2 dreadnoughts. Actually, that's crazy. Great Flat looks good as well, but I think I want to research. But looks like a plans within plans for Yuna. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, maybe. Taking that spice for a round 7 Hayliner could be an idea. On the other hand, if we take that, that's 6. Spice must flow, that's 7. That's 8. Yeah, where do we get our last points though? I do think that spice could make sense. Yeah, then probably my Bounty Hunter won't be played as second agent, but that's alright. Yeah, let's take that. And I'll deploy, because we have a bit too much in that garrison anyways. And we actually have invasion ships, but let's see if we need that. There it goes. I don't... Actually, I could discard full space. Send Diplo to wealth to get that friendship, or to secrets to get closer to that. And then with Bounty Hunter, just go for a draw on Arakin. Reshuffle the deck with Treachery, 2 full spaces. Then we're pretty sure we get a Heylander next round. I think I'll do that. Maybe a bit crazy, but let's try it. Does someone go to wealth? It could happen, so maybe I need to go to wealth first with Diplo, and then I play Bounty Hunter, giving up on that extra spice from playing it as Agent 2. Or not. Yeah, I think so. That one spice is probably not going to do too much for us. Although actually Secrets is also fine, so as long as either Wealth or Secrets is open, we could make it work. So we could just Bounty Hunter to Arakin, we said, yeah, to reshuffle. Yeah, let me do that maybe first. And we draw one of those full spaces now, come on. Do we actually win it? Probably not, just 2 agents, but 0 in the garrison though. You know what? I think we could try to still win it. Do I ship? True, we could ship. Yeah, of course, we have the deck. Yeah, I think I fight, and if not for winning it, at least we make her work for that. That's true, we have invasion ships. We could ship. It could make sense, yeah. On the other hand, just going to secrets or to wealth might also work. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll ship, to be honest. Yeah, let's see, that's true. That device, training drones, holo. Maybe I just secrets, to be honest. Maybe I just secrets. Okay, well, I'm not a big fan of that. But we have treachery. So to make sure we don't draw it, I'm gonna play Diplo too. Maybe even buy Dread for a dead device. That's actually not a bad idea. I like that as well. I'm just a bit scared to draw treachery or full space here. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking as well, Flyness. Especially that treachery, because I feel like we're gonna have to lock that in probably with the treachery, and hopefully we get both in our hand next round. So I think I'll just Diplo 2 secrets for now, play it safe. Okay, well that's excellent, to be honest. Then we don't need to bother with that. Yeah, because if we drew one of those treachery or false space now, that would have been painful, to be honest. But how many false spaces did we reveal? That's crazy. It's like the second or even third one that we revealed. Oh, I discarded one and I revealed two. That's crazy. It's usually the card, I use it, like I see it, I use it, but not this time though. Not this game. Hopefully we get both. Let's see if we draw them first, then we made the right call not to use false space here. I noticed you take out the calculator to calculate odds for good things to happen, but not for possible bad scenarios. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, I still need to figure out how I can download Excel on this computer because I don't have any license. So that's why I actually don't have my calculator now. I should actually just open my laptop, I guess, to do it on the side, but I'm a bit lazy, but you're right. But I guess here those bad scenarios are 2 cards out of 9, so it's like a bit more than 20%, a bit less than 25. But yeah. It is a good observation though. I haven't used the odds calculator today. Okay, well that's good. We don't get to trash much though. Convincing, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Oh no. I would have trashed Diplo. Yeah, maybe could have. That's true. But none of treachery nor false space. So we gotta go hit Arakin or Menta, I guess, first. Hades. Not too bad. We had the second place and the first place, both with Armand, and now playing Ilessa, because we've really been served with not great leaders, let's put it that way. I don't know what I put away, to be honest. I guess I'll just put a Spy Center. And up to now it was not too bad, but look at our hand right now, and look at what we were hoping to get. Treachery and false space are both there, so that round 7 hand is terrible for us. She's probably gonna take that alliance, but if we get treachery, wouldn't be a definitive, I guess. Unless, did she go with Signet though? Oh, she could lock it up actually. Sad. She's probably doing that. Although she's missing a friendship there, but I can understand the play. Or is she greedy? Come on, be greedy. Awesome. Well, we just need our treachery to come back to us. Okay, then first Menta. False space to Hayliner, and false space draws us treachery into Hardy Warriors. Watch that. Yeah, agreed. Exactly, Flinas. But that's exactly what I was counting on, to be honest. We need those kind of plays for us to actually get a chance at winning it. Because what would happen now? False space to It's a bit sad though. Yeah, crap. I spent the Solari, so I can't get Dreadnought with that device anymore. So that's a bit what our bad hand prevented us from getting. But yeah, I guess full space to Hayliner. If we win that, that's 7 points. If we take that back, that's 8 points. And that's it again. And favorite subject, that's 9 points. I was looking at potential selective breeding, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we're better off with a Hayliner here. Yeah. No, crap. Yeah. Well, I guess probably going for another round. Oh, wait. Someone has Gilda card. Oh, that's actually a good catch. Forgot about that. It's a bit late though, because I drew with the full space, right? So yeah, Ilban. So that's the worst possible. No, wait, no, he doesn't have enough in his garrison. No, it's fine. It's fine. Let's go with the flow. Yeah, I'll discard. We don't get the spices for this round anyways. Unless... Do we hit research? Do we hit research? Yeah, but then... I guess I'll still discard a card. We need to make sure we win that conflict. Oh, he doesn't have Gilda card. Never mind. I think we can even afford losing a troop actually if we end up with a Hardy maybe. You know what? Let's be greedy. Let's try it. I think that's 12. We hope to go research. Arakin is a 50-50, yeah? That could work as well. But recon to research... Yeah, that doesn't give us a spices flow actually. Unless we draw a 2 persuasion card that we don't have. Yeah, no. No, then we discard a card. We don't get the spices flow. Okay, that alliance is gone. He tossed it from the hand. Yeah, he discarded. Yeah, true. Was that the Gunthopter? Yeah, I can guarantee treachery with the research station. And I guess, yeah, now that Arakin is gone, we will do that. And I probably just toss the convincing argument, because then we keep the Fremen Bond, we keep the sword, and we don't need persuasion. So, yeah, convincing. Take that, you know. Yeah, true. All right. There is probably even an argument for us to go still suits if it's open. No, for a research station next round. I mean, let's see what Ilban reveals, I guess. He's got only one intrigue. If we just go still suits, that's 18 for us. So with one intrigue, he's not beating us, at least not as it stands. Okay, 11. Okay, no intrigue anymore. Memnon has 3 intrigues, but he's far, and Yuna only has 1 intrigue. Yeah, it's locked in. I think we can just still suits. I mean, let's see what she reveals, obviously, or if she plays anything. Oh yeah, true, we even have 2 swords. Yeah, no, then even better. Even better. Forgot about those. Alright. Thank you, Yuna, for keeping the alliance warm for us. I appreciated that. But it's time for us to take it back. Yep. And to lock it in. That's actually beautiful. That was super satisfying, to be honest. Very happy she didn't lock it up there, played the greed there. That was huge for us. Oh, an urgent mission. Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, anyways, what would he have done? I mean, he could have sent in 3 troops on Kartag, plus 3 intrigues, yeah. Yeah, she certainly has plans, yeah, so that's 1 more point for her, but Memnon is the most dangerous, and now has a dead device as well. He's got Memo Coder, actually. Not too far from being active. Yeah, he's prepping next round. But what can he do, to be honest? Yeah. Yeah, let's see. I mean, anyways. Do we play that at 7, 8, 9? No, I don't think so. We can't close this round. He can't close this round. You know what? Just to be safe, I think I'll still play it. I think I'll take a landing rights. Yeah, could make sense actually. Depending, it's also persuasion. It could work. Oh, but still go. Okay, we hope Ilban fights there. Bot would be huge there. Okay, full space Diplo. I think I want to play full space to, or wait, no, never mind. Signet to research. Oh, actually, we could try to set up a steal here. First going to secrets, then Diplo to selective breeding. In the tech row, disposal, holo, and training drones. That could work, I think, because he's got no spice at all. So if we do secrets, we block him, and then we could always, worst case, invasion ships to go to selective breeding. So I think I'll put full space away. Doesn't really matter actually for the extra Solari. Don't think we really care that much about it. Doesn't have the guild accord. Let's see. Ah, he has shipping to protect. Yeah, true. True. Didn't see that one. And he has dispatch. Oh, but wait, he doesn't have the spice. That's huge, he's fighting there. Alright, so yeah, we still stream delay, your message are so late. Weird, yeah, I saw on YouTube as well, it says there's not enough video, but I'm checking on OBS and it says 0 dropped frames, 0 lagged frames. Not sure exactly what it is due to. But yeah, I'll try to play a bit slower just in case. But I think here selective breeding, we trash Recon, I guess, or Dune actually. Although no, actually we could go for some spice as our last agent. So Recon. Okay, we are at 9. We are at 9, meaning we can't really play any more agent except maybe Arakin if open, I guess. Yeah, Arakin could make sense. Or even research, does that make sense? Landing rights? No, not really. It's just sad we don't have any more troops though. That staged incident would have been huge. Yeah, I guess I'll just take Arakin with Signet. Because we're guaranteed, right, to get it back? Yes. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that's huge. That's one more spice for us. That's actually the top deck. I could have actually went Conspire. First Conspire and then sending 3 troops to stage an incident. Yeah, true. But given we already have that friendship, in the end that would have been just 1 VP, whereas here it's also just 1 VP, but it's also 1 less for Memnon, so plus the selective breeding, which gave us the spiceless flow. So yeah, wouldn't have worked. Yeah. Gamble on 1 more intrigue. Yeah, but then without the selective breeding, we wouldn't have a spiceless flow, so I guess we'd be probably 1 point down. And Memnon would be 1 point up, so I don't think it was a better line. But it is one way to get those 2 additional troops we were missing for stage incident, that's true. Chom shares or bribery. Yeah, true. Bribery would have worked. Chom shares as well, yeah, because, yeah, that's true. Could have worked. So we do this. Yeah, this was safer. I think so too, Flinas. But it was an interesting line as well. I see it. And to be honest, I often disregard Conspire later in the game. It is something I consider early when I don't see a way or an easy path to ship into Swordmaster. But later in the game, I tend to maybe forget about it a bit. The whole Emperor, to be honest. Except being Yuna or Tessia when you're signaturing or whenever you go to a combat space and you could get those bonus troops, that's when I see the Emperor again, but other than that, kinda tend to forget about it. So, hopefully this ends up on a positive note for us. He's got Death Device and Memo Corder. Oh crap, yeah. So that's 10 for him if he wins. $11. He's on 11 and we don't get spice. Yeah, he wins. He wins, sadly. Because he's got one more spice. Yeah, that's where that one persuasion that we're missing, instead of going Arakin, if we could have gotten to Great Flat just to pump up as much spice as we could. That changed the game a bit for us, unfortunately. Ah, no plans within plans on Yuna. By the way, I think I missed this sub on Twitch. I'm such a noob, I have no clue where I can find that anymore. But thanks a lot for following the channel. I'm horrible. I need to pay more attention to that. Yeah, sadly we did lose it. I got a bit distracted by that sub at the same time, but one spice is sad, one spice is sad. But we had a good fight, good game still. 2 alliances, 1 late combat, 1 early combat, 1 spice must flow. Just that one missing spice. Oh, to be honest, 1 spice and then we would have tied on Solari, tied on water, and then it would have been the troops, no? Would have tied as well. No way. And then I think it's an actual tie, no? I have never experienced that, but for 1 spice and we had everything at the same level. That's crazy. And that's funny. That's crazy though, 18 spice, 14 there as well. It's whoever revealed first that wins the tiebreaker. Then I think it was us, no? Bro. Well, I mean, he won on 1 spice, so it's not like it was a huge tiebreaker and whatnot. But yeah, we revealed it just before him, actually. But yeah, no, fair play. Fair play, because he had that 1 more spice. But yeah, anyways. It's still positive yellow, so we'll take that. Get him a bit closer to top 8 now, I guess. Or whoever went first, one of the two, I think Shipit, had that happen to him before. Man, Shipit experienced everything in this game. It's crazy. He had everything. Yeah, okay. Well, tomorrow objective will definitely to try and reach top 8, maybe even top 7, to be fair, if we can make that happen. Not predicting correctly and getting the passive spice from one of those rounds bit us. True, when we think about it, going that far into the detail, it's true. Had we been better at playing Ilessa, we would have won on a tiebreaker spice, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, Damayan, I'm not sure neither, to be honest. I think in the rules of the board game, I read that at some point it's an actual tiebreaker, but I guess online here they still decide on the tiebreak. He's got the screenshot of it. Oh yeah, well, that proves it, I guess. He's got screenshots of everything. That as well, yeah. Well, let me have a quick look at the stats, because it's been a while, and I guess that's always interesting as well. In ranked, yeah, we're climbing slowly but surely. Hopefully we can reach 38% soon, or even that magical 40 would be huge. And what do we have there? In terms of win rate by leader, I guess that's what is more interesting. Paul, horrible. Leto, not too bad. Baron and the Harkonnens are good with me, actually. I like those. Ariana and Earl. Memnon, it's, to be honest, just because I haven't played them that much. Ilban, not too bad. Helena, that's the one I'm really not proud of. This one I should do better. But Romber, I'm not good with him, that I knew. Similar to Paul. Tessia, Armand, those are leaders I like, so a bit easier as well. Ilessa, well, we're not improving that right now. And Handro, that's the one I'm most proud of, because to be honest, I play him quite a lot, so 50% is huge. But yeah, and Yuna, 31.3%, not too bad, but not great neither. Yeah, alright, well, that's it for me, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you're still around and you enjoyed the stream, if you could hit that like button and that subscribe, would really be huge for me. Helps a lot the channel, but we are growing right now. I'm happy to see that the subscriber count works. I mean, everything climbs, so I'm super thrilled about that. And I'm just a bit gutted now that I kind of missed the alert. I just heard it in the sorry guys, I'm tired. I can't speak English anymore. I heard it in the headphone, the alert, but I didn't see who actually subscribed. So really sorry about that. I'll try to shout you out the next time I connect, I guess, because I can't see it in the activity feed for some reason. Oh wait, there's actually one. Oh, you just followed. So hey, huge thanks to you, Damayan. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that. And yeah, I'm gonna call it today because it's late here already. And yeah, wishing you all a great rest of the day, evening, whatever time it is for you. Hope you have a great time, and see you tomorrow. I'll actually do another live stream tomorrow evening, probably same time, pretty much. So hope to see you then. If not, have a wonderful weekend, and see you soon, guys. Bye bye.